What if I told you that the secret to scaling your company to $5 million has nothing to do with strategy and everything to do with how you think? Recently, I had the opportunity to get on a call with Dan Martell, one of the top entrepreneurial minds in the world. Our AI company was just valued at over $5 million, and our next goal is to hit the $1 million in annual revenue this coming year. We're just under halfway there, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't the bottleneck to our growth. So when Dan gave me the chance to ask one question, he said it can only be about mindset. So I asked him, Dan, how do I stop thinking small? Because deep down, I know that if we're going to scale this company to the next level, I have to become the kind of founder who thinks bigger, faster, and clearer. So Dan shared with me what I call this $5 million secret. And it comes down to acting the part before you become it. So the first core was offer transformation at a greater capacity. Basically, he said, what transformation are you offering to the people you're serving? And have you clearly articulated it? And do they see that transformation possible by using the service that you're offering them? And I thought about it and I said, we have this company that's allowing investors to use AI models, any AI model that they want, to analyze companies, assets, and stocks that can improve their investing experience. And we're using the best data sources and everything else. But when I thought about it, I thought the way I explained it didn't really offer that transformation. That's the first thing he said. He said, there's a transformation that you're offering. And the transformation that I'm looking to really articulate and make sure that the service we're offering has very clear transformation. Of course, there is a benefit to investing profitably. You're going from not having an understanding of what you're investing in to getting a full understanding from the best models and highest quality and accurate information to perform that analysis for you. So you save all this time. There's this transformation in your life. You have more time. You have better analysis so you can make better decisions. So I'm going to make a conscious effort to ensure that our company has a more communicative way of expressing that way of transformation that we're offering. And when it comes to investing, if you want to know how this actual company works and you want to see the tools for yourself, it's the first link in the description below, totally free to see how this can transform your investing journey. But speaking of making better decisions, whether it's financially investing or in your day-to-day, the second thing that Dan shared with me was to be more decisive. He said, are you decisive? Does somebody that is at the $5 million mark make decisions quickly or are they slow? I said, very quickly. He says, the best founders move fast and they commit to that movement. And you have to be decisive. You have to follow through with those decisions. And that's exactly what I'm going to implement more into our company, whether it's going with key hires or making sure that the frameworks that we're building out are going to be fully bridged to the other side. We don't want to have things that are unfinished in the business. When we're decisive, we take action, and we commit to moving fast, it ensures that we grow at a higher pace. The third thing Dan said was the person that's acting the part. Are they fighting the day or are they going kind of haphazardly into the start of their day? And I said, they're fighting the day. He said, exactly. You don't want to drift through your day. You want to attack the day. You want to plan out, whether it's on a note card or maybe you grab your iPad or something like that, and you write down what you're doing for the day so that you know what you're going to be aiming to accomplish. And when you fight the day, that brings us to number 4. The intention will be the effort. So essentially, when you're planning your day, you could literally have just 3 things that you want to write down for the day on a note card. That's what I'll normally do. And you could make way more progress just simply by having it written down. And the intention is going to be better because if somebody's working really hard, you've seen people, you probably know someone. How many of you guys have seen someone working so hard but they aren't able to get the momentum? They're not able to get to the next level. And it's because they might be working hard, but they just don't have the plan in place to be working on the right things. And so he said, are they planning their day? Yes, that's what I have to do. Number 5, get up early before the world distracts you. Now, I personally already get up early. So when he was telling me this, I thought, we already do this, but if you just get up a little bit earlier than you're accustomed to, you get more time into your day and more ability to accomplish, let's say, an extra 2 hours a day, which adds up to, let's say, 7 times 2, that's 14 hours per week. You're adding almost an extra 60-hour work week to your month by getting up early. So I like to already get up early, but habit stack that early. So I'll get up early. I know I'm going to immediately start the coffee maker, immediately get a shower, shave, and jump into the work right after that with some coffee, and I'm good to go. The best part about getting up early is you're not getting texts, you're not getting messages from your team, no one's distracting you in any way, and it allows you to get more done. So that was something that I already do, but definitely reinforces what Dan said. So step number 6 was build confidence through repetition. I asked him, hey, when we're going cheap here, we're going premium here, how do you position your mindset to be able to command different prices in the marketplace? Or how do you position yourself to be able to provide that value or feel confident in offering value? Because sometimes the last thing you want to do is sell something for way less than it's worth. And while that's fine, you end up kind of beating yourself up because you're saying, man, this is worth so much more. I'm putting so much work into this. And that's not really my mindset. We give away everything for free. We have so much value that we put out. So building confidence through repetition means doing the things so much so that they become comfortable to you. So ultimately, if you do offer higher prices, you've consistently been building your confidence and you've been delivering consistent work into that thing. So when you offer it, there shouldn't be any hesitation around your pricing because you know the value that you're bringing. Which brings us to the final tip. Tip number 7 is to be uncomfortable. Because if you ask anyone who's scaled to 5 million or more, they're going to not tell you that it was comfortable on getting there. They're going to say, yes, it was uncomfortable. Oh, it was not easy. I had to do things I didn't feel like doing. I had to do the work that sometimes felt excruciating because you just have to do it to get to the next level. And that was something that really stuck with me too, is just the uncomfortability is part of the process of getting to where you want to go. So those are the top 7 tips that I took away from talking with Dan Martell. Dan, thank you. I hope to meet you in person at some point and hopefully be able to do a video together in the future. Appreciate you all. If I earned your thumbs up, hit the like button. If you want to grab more resources for you as an investor or entrepreneur, I would encourage you to check out the links below in the description. Do consider subscribing if you like the content, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.